Hello, folks, and welcome back, or welcome to Shadow of War. Oh. Now, I don't have the DLC for this, any of it. There's like two War Clan things that I don't think add much. These two little, the Gadriel thing and the Baranor story. Blade of Gadriel, Altaria's story, and Baranor here. I don't have either of their things. Then there's two War Clan things. I don't have that. I don't really know exactly what that they offer. I remember reading it before, but I just can't remember. No, I haven't actually audio tested this. I've been tending to do this on the fly, plus I'm just going to look through the options menu anyway. Yeah, leave that on. Oh, there's actually like items you can pick up in this. Conquest timer. Ooh. Summon prompts. Oh, nice. Oh, and see that guy there? That's actually a tie-in. That was a cute little nod to one of the developers who worked on this, and he passed away during the development. So they put him in as a little character. You use it for purchase DLC, but they only gave, and while they bragged that they're giving it to charity, they only gave so much to charity. So I'm not, and you can't buy it anymore, but I'm not really sure. If it's still there or not. I'm using the OBS settings for... Actually, this is really handy. Shit like this, or like, you know, the Doom main menu is really handy for audio testing, because it shows you the fighting than the music that you'd hear in game. Maybe not so much the music here, but it gives you an idea of what you need to have in mind. And it's not actually that loud. I could almost get away with it as is. It's a little loud, but it's not too much. It's going by the position on the audio bars. It's not as nearly as loud as me. Like, you can hear me over it just fine. So yeah, let's continue. Yeah. I can't even remember what I changed. Oh. Baranor on... Baranor. On his mission to open up a second front in the desert of Lithlad. That's not how you say it, I doubt it. You probably meant to put more of a twang to it in some way. It would presumably sound better. Baranor is mortal and carries no ring of power. If he dies, the story's over. Be careful. Plays the elven assassin Laterial in our quest to defeat the Nazgul. Okay, I must... wasn't there a chick of a very similar name in the first game? Wasn't she not elven? Okay, it must be a slight spelling difference, but it's completely... Tario? It must be it's completely throwing me off. And plays Talion in his quest to defeat Sauron and conquer Mordor. Yeah, I've purchased those. Standard difficulty. Enemies will not succumb to you easily, and you'll likely experience everything the Nemesis system has to offer. This is... victory against your foes will come more easily, but you may not experience all it has to offer. Nemesis. Fucking Diablo. Orcs are smarter, more adaptive, requiring careful consideration of each enemy's weakness. That is guaranteed. They'll run to more formidable and leave no less chances. Brutal. Uh, This is interesting. It's as tough as Gravewalker. Like, the enemies are as burly as Gravewalker, but your damage is more, and your might and rat meters fill faster. I need to do more special moves, and you get a single last chance. We'll just stick on normal, because I was pissed. I wasn't great at it. Okay. This is coming out in like late December. A couple months ago, my blood videos were coming out, and in one of them, I believe, was marked like super secret level, super secret 4. I was complaining about seeing some picture anime girl with tons of weird holes in her. Yeah, I saw it again now and sent it to a friend, and like I'm just fucking horrified at it. Girl in front of a fridge, she's got tons of like different things, like a banana stuck in her head, you know, a Coke can in her leg, you know, everything shoved in her, and it's so hard to look at. Oh god. If you go back to what day? Early morning, like Tuesday the 14th of April 2020. Round then, maybe the late night before, sometime then I'll have retweeted a thing with just 3 dots. If the account is still there, presumably mine will be, but the other's account, you can probably find it for yourselves. I might have it saved to my phone, but I wouldn't want to go searching for it. Firstly, I take a lot of pictures, and secondly, I don't want to see it again. So much porn saved to my phone. Like, it's an obsessive thing. So much porn. I might adjust things on the fly here, audio setting wise. We'll also be keeping Senior. Ooh, I deleted the other game. Mightn't count my previous save. Didn't think of that.
I had a family once. A wife.
This is beautiful.
And a son. And I buried them along with everyone I even knew. What has happened to me? Am I dead?
You are banished from death. Cast adrift between the worlds of light and dark. We are bound together, Talion. My life and yours.
Who are you, Wraith?
I shaped the history of Middle-earth. I crafted the Rings of Power.
Celebrimbor, greatest smith of the Second Age. Sauron deceived you into making the rings. He tortured both you and your kin.
Perhaps that pain was what connects us.
I should have died with my family.
I thought you wanted revenge. But there is only one way to close the circle. To defeat Sauron.
The time has come for a new ring.
The world of men is ending. I have seen it. I have felt it. In the fires of Mount Doom, a ranger and a wraith, bound together in death, craft the one thing that could challenge the Dark Lord. A ring of power. Power can blind those who seek it, and even the strongest bonds can be broken. The future I have seen cannot come to pass.
Celebrimbor.
Death calls to you again, Ranger. How do you answer?
I'm distracted here seeing how do I import the saves, because I uninstalled the other game last night. So I'm worried I'll throw things off.
William, this is beautiful. Where did you find it?
I still have a few friends left in Gondor. What's wrong, my love?
The past is the past. Nothing can be changed.
We must leave this place. We can go now.
What remains? What it is.
The Wraith calls to you. I call to you.
Wraith!
Looks different. Certainly got a haircut.
Celebrimbor.
Talion. Talion.
I will find you.
Okay, we can play now. Yeah, it still doesn't seem too loud. Holding left shift's fine for it. Wished.
Need to keep quiet.
There's a bestiary? I wish you'd stop advertising their symbol, because I'm paranoid that they'll get touchy about it. Also, I read that it's Indian. Urukai and Grunt Orcs. Maybe we'll leave them for the time being.
These orcs are preparing for war.
Come, Talion. Free me.
Nope. Celebrimbor. Keep going. There's a leap behind command.
This place gives me the creeps.
I'm gonna pull this guy over and send him down to the bottom.
We must defeat her.
Her? I guess what chick that's been whispering to us. Figured. She's this guy now gonna be a taunting narrator. Or someone we deal with later on rather than now. Do it. Thankfully didn't change their system too much. Yeah, it's same controls. Yeah, I know, game. Oh, is it the spider thing from the movies? Ah, yeah. Gets a human form in this. Or elven. Mine spider waifu. I'll stick with Hestur, thank you very much.
What has been done to you?
You've kept us waiting.
Free him!
Spider does not forfeit his prey, Ranger. Not unless a greater has set before it. I called you here for a reason.
You will return him to me. Now.
You are brave. For a man. But it is not your sword that will save him. How much are you willing to sacrifice? To suffer.
I have given up everything.
Not everything. Not yet.
You want the ring?
You would give me the ring for the race.
And find myself beside him in your web.
I am Shelob, and I deal only in truth. I wouldn't give it up either.
Wait. Time now! Take your prize.
I'm impressed, Ranger. He must mean something to you. Go to your puppet before he dies.
Doomed us, Talion. Her power was vast before, and now you have given her mine. I poured my life force into that ring.
Then we must take it back.
came to fight is not here. The ring is lost. So look to Minas Ithil and the Dark Lord's armies that surround it. Look to the Palantir. Sauron will not stop until all of Middle-earth is dominated.
The Palantir must be protected.
Minas Ithil. I must know if Shelob's vision holds true.
Weren't we held against a aren't we held within Mordor? I don't think Minas Ithil's within there. Is it? I don't really know much of the Lord of the Rings setting and whatnot. I've read The Hobbit, read the first book of the trilogy, and didn't read beyond that. It was a bit dry, and I was reading to pass the time. I wasn't reading it because I was into it at the moment, so I was just like, fuck it.
The spiders showed us the truth. Gondor's last fortress in Mordor cannot fall.
Oh no, it's still in Mordor. It just, I think it had similar naming scheme to a place outside of Mordor, which threw me off. Not actually entirely sure if you can hear me right now. Once I get control, I'll tab and see. Hopefully it's not too long after the high music spikes.
The Palantir is our concern. We must seize it before it falls into Sauron's hands. With it, his armies will be unstoppable. The fate of the city matters not.
I will not let them be slaughtered like my brothers at the Black Gate. We need to do something. Taking out the captain should buy the Gondorians some time.
And they could lead us to the Palantir. We must find a worm and make him talk.
Okay, a little late. I'll lower it a slight bit further in OBS. So 4.5. Alright. Ooh. Oh yes, no fall damage.
Down here. What are we even waiting for? There. His mind is weak. Who leads the search for the Palantir?
Oh, they changed that system. These are Sauron's captains leading the siege. Interrogate worms, gain intel to get a express space for get intel on this guy. Gaining intel on captains reveals their weakness, allowing you to precisely target their vulnerabilities. It's powered the rate to amplify their fears. This captain is commander, who will always be surrounded by his gang of grunts.
The captain leading the search is in the lower city.
Then he will go no further.
I do not have a bow yet.
Lower city and you're a grunt. Take the upper city and you're a king.
Change this system up a bit. Huh. Don't know who these are. They're the city's defenders, I guess. But I can't see them at all. Remaining turns? Mortal weakness. Please enter when near unknown captain. Vulnerabilities, heavy damage by fire, vulnerable stealth, and beast fauna. Dazed by caragors. Hints, explosions, and poison. Walks your weapon in place with his gauntlets, act quickly to break free or suffer extra damage, and he's a frontline attacker. Enraged when frozen, and he's immune to arrows. Change the fast travel system in this game. Also got the ancient capital of Gondor. Also got was also a strategic point, crossing point over the Anduin, fell into ruin early in the Third Age as a result of war and plague. Just need to use a bit of spray here. No war apparently. Oh. I have a hand disinfectant thing. Gondorian Citadel, level 7. General Castamir is the leader of Minas Ithil's military forces, a proud son of Gondor and a decorated war hero. He's seen by many as the only man capable of keeping Sauron's overwhelming siege forces at bay. Okay, let's go this way. I want to try and want to get as much intel as I can. So far I can't you can only interrogate worms. The rest of them not so much. Okay, that's odd. I guess if you stealth it, you can just grab them, but if otherwise you have to if you stealth it, you can just grab them, but otherwise you have to channel it. No longer need to grab them and all this. Instantly killed by beast attacks. 3 hints. Vulnerability is flammable, vulnerable to stealth. Gang of warriors, and it's got bombs, it's stun. He's a destroyer class, which is an advanced class. Expert in explosive tactics and weaponry. Destroyer is always equipped with bombs and mines. Is the mythic blade. His power shadows appear next to you, then strikes with a deadly Mongol blade. He's also got a crossbow. Comes rage at the sight of a shadow strike, and it's arrow proof. Alright, this way we go.
It's them, they'll fall, like all men. the Grey Walker. I thought he was dead. He is. Talion the bow.
Oh, thank you. Charge shot to the head's devastating. Alright, let's grab some here. The orcs here are chunkier.
It doesn't look good for the Gondorians. We have to help.
The Palantir is a powerful artifact. If we were to possess it,
We could turn the tide.
Oh, investigate clue. Use WSD and click and drag this to bring the trail into focus. Bizarre. That makes little sense to me.
you should have kept your mouth shut. Now it's...
That's fucked.
Target their captains.
Okay, that's actually kind of nice.
He's close.
The Wraith world will reveal his presence.
Battlemaster. Dazed by stealth. Could be inch by executions. F1 might is full. That's an kind of an orcish cage, ain't it? It's kind of odd to see it already here in the city. Aren't immune to arrow-proof, fire-proof, poison-proof, and beast-proof. Okay, it doesn't make sense that they're like outright proof, but fine, whatever.
Wave 4, form up. It's your job to secure the Seeing Stone. No doubt they've hidden it, but we will tear open every room, every vault, and every Gondorian to find it. Make me proud, lads!
And they never move off. Good jump.
I look at them falls and I think, how could anyone think they could conquer that? Did something just move over there?
Thankfully, he's an idiot.
For Gondor!
Ah!
It's bound to be here somewhere.
Thank you, Ghost Guy.
Knock him down!
I will avenge my brothers!
Just try me, Ranger!
Their soul cannot be stopped. Your brother's here dead and butchered, and there's nothing you can do about it.
The face on him.
Never take our city!
Feels terrible not commandeering him. Speaking captains will caliber and board forge powerful gear. Equip gear to increase your power and enhance your abilities. Victories against more powerful captains result in higher quality gear. Rohirrim sword. A design based off swords issued to riders of Rohan. Orfeld was Talion's sword in life, serving as his primary weapon when he was Ranger of Gondor. I know, it seems weird to not be using it, because it was a signature weapon for the first game, you know? But sure. The dagger Akarn was once a sword belonging to Talion's son, but was broken when the orcs seized the Black Gate. So Celebrimbor's bow was a gift from Navari, a dwarven maker who was Celebrimbor's collaborator in life. Guardian armor. Talion was issued this armor when he joined the Rangers' Black Gate. Very few of these remain. Did not have that in the first game. Laureate's Embrace. Gift from Talion's wife, Laureate, on the occasion of their first wedding anniversary.
Why are you out here alone?
My raiding party was trapped in the lower city overnight.
How many of you were there?
Not enough.
Inner still stands.
We're about to lose the middle city, Ranger. They'll be closing the gate if they haven't already. We need to get up there as fast as we can.
I'll be right behind you. Wait. What is your name?
Idril.
Talion.
Don't fall behind, Talion. We've lost enough men today.
I think most usages, be it her or the spider, when they're saying men, they mean human rather than males. It's odd usage nowadays, really.
Do you hear that, Ranger? They're closing the gate.
Then let's cut up our tongue.
Sergeant Tarandor's going to need our help. Let's move.
You see the sergeant. I'm paranoid that things didn't cross over.
I don't know who you are, but thank you.
I do like the ghost is appearing up for the stealth kills. Like I could have just done it repeatedly if the chick hadn't come in.
Carrying will need our support. We can't leave him out here.
Oh, he's dead. 1 second, lads.
This is just like Shilop's vision.
If Sauron's forces get the Palantir, all of Middle-earth will share the same fate.
If only I could start dominating the orcs. You know, I could... Ooh, apologies, lads. Please don't look poorly on this friendly fire. Slurp it.
Sergeant Dagor and his men are at the arena.
Dagor?
Must aid them.
Alright.
Kill them all! Kill them all! Cut down the...
Just keep thinking of the
We've lost the middle city.
Fishman god in, you know, Dagger? Dagor? Whatever.
Cut them down! Fall back! Rally at the gate! Fire at will!
Protect the ranger?
The gate is closing.
We'll be right behind you! Better you do it! I'll kill you!
The middle city is lost.
Pulling back! Go! Go! Sergeant Dagor, we're pulling back. The middle city is lost. Not before we finish these filthy trucks.
Oh, nice. Apologies. I need help over here. I just kind of started stabbing the ones right in front of me.
Sealing the gate. Move out. Move out.
I see Celebrimbor, you know, breaking out his hammer for them. It's a nice little detail.
Faster, Ranger.
Come on.
Get closer, Trog. Closer.
Quickly, under the gate.
Get moving.
What are you doing?
I won't be long. Go.
Have the archers provide support.
Hold left mouse button until the glaive appears and release to perform a heavy sweeping attack. Okay, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna be blunt about something here. Whenever you see like people doing this, clearly trying to go for like a strong female character, it always gets me a little wary because people tend to do it poorly. They tend to forget the difference between strength and belligerence, and it was just about to pause the game. Hopefully, I didn't skip
They
at
can pay for every inch of ground, but they now hold it.
Then our fate will be decided here. Our inner wall is our strongest. We have double their archer.
We cannot match the orcs for their numbers or ferocity.
Now, our people have held back Sauron's forces before.
But some things were lost forever.
Yes, of course they were. Go to the Great Hall. Secure the relics.
My place is here.
Make sure they are taken to Henathanum.
Is that an order?
You must understand. We must protect what is most precious
At all costs.
Yes. That is an order.
Then I'll see it done. But I'll be back on the wall before their next assault.
A ranger from the Black Gate. I thought you were all dead.
You heard the truth.
If you've come to fight for Minas Ithil, Ranger, report to Captain Baron.
Not come to join your army, gentlemen, but for the Palantir and its safekeeping.
Protect the city, and the Palantir will be safe. However, our raiding parties are targeting enemy captains in the lower city.
You wish to spread terror in their ranks.
Yes. It's about time we tasted fear.
The men are assembled, gentlemen.
I do feel like I accidentally skipped a thing. I'll see if I can't go replay it. I don't care, come on.
We need to secure the Palantir now. The city is weak, and it will not hold for much longer.
But we cannot leave the Gondorians to their fate. Castamir is right. By protecting the city, we protect the Palantir.
Look, the
towers bear his mark.
Those were my towers once. Now Sauron's corruption spreads beyond the borders of Mordor. He mocks me.
They give him sight.
Not without the Palantir.
Story things are marked by this. Mordor teams of captains you hunt for XP and gear. Captains can also be found in the world by their Skullting or Bantic Nemesis missions.
We will dismantle his hold on Minas Ithil. We will shift the tide of war.
I'm annoyed. I might have accidentally skipped something there. I'm gonna go check someone else's playthrough of this and see if I skipped on. Thank God, no. Since I was so concerned by that, that threw me off. I kind of missed what was happening there. Didn't pay full attention because I was thinking, I might have to replay this. But anyway, okay, you can hear me. You could hear the game if anyone was playing. You can see the game, and I'm indeed recording. 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 010. Let us continue. Unavailable, increase your level. Oh, if unlocked a new skin for Talion, I'll shift to continue. Unlocked skins can be equipped for Talion here. Select skins will not impact his weapons, animations, or abilities. Skins of characters other than Talion are only cosmetic. His voice remains the same regardless of skin selection, with some exceptions. Cinematic scenes will show his standard skin. Characters will not acknowledge change in Talion's appearance. Replace Talion with... that's him. Well, got these rules around there. Calbrimbor or... I sent you to Mordor for Nazgul. You will wear the new ring. You will finish what you started. Ooh. It's kind of ratey appearance. Hello, new Sylvanas. Ooh. Story missions. Glaive. Elven Rage. Shadow Strider. Call Followers. Ooh, that's new. Bodyguard, Spiders, and Iron Guard. Dominate Captain. Oh, nice. Though it's just in a fan rather than yeah. Material quests. Shadow Dominate. Ooh. What we got in the other thing. Death Threat. Use a worm to deliver a message to a specific captain, letting him know that you're coming for him. With chances of forging high quality gear after killing the threatened enemy. Worse than death. Shame ruins the mind of your target, enormous, reducing their level and possibly making them deranged. There's a small chance the target actually becomes stronger, creating a dangerous maniac. Well, violence. Bonus objective is added to death threats. Completing grant you additional rewards. Fun. Hold G down while using a track to leave behind a rate that will kill your target. It will drain its target, or brutalize. I figure for a lot of these it's a one or the other sort of thing. While others I could see being a, you can get both. Like this I could see being a one or the other. We'll have to wait and see, so. Yeah, get this. I detonated so much, you know. I blew my load so hard, man. Okay, I feel like I should kind of focus on just doing the main quest, because I can't dominate any of the captains yet. So I feel there's little point in, engaging them till I can do so. And yeah, I didn't, no, I already said that I didn't skip Anne by accident. But yeah, that's all I was going to say. Like, they're clearly going for a strong female character type with her, and I've nothing against it in principle, it's just a lot of people do it poorly. There's a point I've repeatedly said. There's a difference between strength and belligerence, but they go so strong to emphasize that she's a strong character. They forget that. They make her belligerent, they make her an asshole, but you're meant to love her. But they don't even make her a lovable asshole. They just make her an asshole. Like people are saying in the comics of Captain Marvel, she outright murders people or imprisons them when they haven't done anything, because there's the possibility they've done something. They will do something in the future. Like, there's a guy that had a chance of predicting the future. It wasn't even a guaranteed thing or a high likelihood. 50-50, it may be at best. I can't remember. This is just what I'm hearing. And she was locking people up for it. And you're meant to agree with her. You're meant to side with her. Characters go out of character to side with her. And yeah, it gets me wary from the get-go, because I've seen so many failed attempts at it. Like, the thing is, you're writing a person. Just remember, you're writing a person. Give him strengths, but make sure to give him weaknesses. Just aim not to make an asshole. I don't see the issue. To be honest, I have the issue of making my characters too nice. I know, I just really don't like assholes.
Idea are but dark imitations of the Palantir, but we can turn Sauron's low craft against him.
These towers can give us sight.
We will purify them and make them ours. Here we see all that has been lost, and all that will be lost if his corruption is allowed to return.
Issue of memory. There's 2 more. Didn't actually see that bit of UI on top. Huh?
This city is built on the ruins of my kingdom, yet some things remain. Those are my barrows, still hidden from Sauron's sight. There I will show you why we must retrieve my ring.
Do this, we get Elven Rage. Which is like mid of the tree.
I can show you how to conquer Mordor.
As long as it keeps Gondor safe.
Yes, yes, but orc army. Dead from above, baby. Oh, damn it! I didn't want you. Seeing if I had any of the finishers from the previous game. Normally enemies die from a ground finisher. It does annoy me that I can't, damn it. Can't brand them. I'm sorry, I got obsessive branding disorder. Actually, whoa. Oh, no fall damage, yes.
But what we do to Minas Tirith will make this place look brand new.
What was it? Bait? I remember seeing some chick online complaining about a t-shirt, like some OCD t-shirt. Then some guy in a wheelchair posts a picture of him, you know, laughing his ass off as a, a broken biscuit, it looked like a gingerbread man with broken legs and arms, or maybe just broken legs, and, the guy he had the legs cut off at the knees, and then he posts another picture of him at home with the t-shirt. It's down there to get a fucking sense of humor. Nice. And you really should try and have a sense of humor about things, because with treasure orcs, they carry valuable loot, run them down to claim their treasure goblins. But you do need to have a sense of humor about things, because if you don't laugh, you'll cry. It can help make things easier.
Something just moved over there.
Stop! Knife gem. Each type of gear can solve one gem. Hold spacebar to unlock the sword one. The gems menu. Warrior gem. 10% increased damage with this weapon. If you put it into armor, it's 5% increased damage with all attacks. And rune in 10% increased forward damage. Oh, that's that. Life gem. Increases health stolen by this weapon by 4%. Armors increases max health by 10%. And takes 10% away of damaged followers. The 10 followers take 10% less damage. Nice.
Swings like that.
Have control while sprinting. Alright. Some intel. Okay, now I can see these. Ah, fuck it. Let's go fight a captain.
Any pigskin I find is going in a slate. Horza.
Rage by burning, trickster, surprise attacks and unexpected tactics, smoke bomb, hail of bullets, uses 2 crossbows at once to fire a hail of stunning bullets at opponents, but it's frontline warrior. There's a worm with him, but I doubt I can use that against him. Highlighted. Why wouldn't it detonate? Wish I could start dominating guys.
Get off me!